I've been playing quite well actually. We'll go through it today. You'll see.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually went up GM2, so
Nice. Yeah, that's good to hear.
good stuff.
That's good to hear. Yeah, you went up in the ranks, and yeah, what have you been practicing so far? I think before, yeah, when we met a few days ago, you mentioned that you've been trying to open up the angles a little bit more, also just
Yeah,
some of the other positional stuff. But yeah, can you tell me a little bit more what you've been applying as well? If
yeah.
there's.
I mean,
Mhm.
I've been sort of applying more pressure on the back line because as Magneto is very easy to. So when we had our lesson, we spoke about keeping it in mid range.
Mhm.
So what I thought is, a lot of the times I just fight the tank and the tank, the tank, the tank, and then nothing ever happens. So I've been trying to focus more on the back line, um, putting pressure on the back line, which means the whole thing just opens up a lot more. I don't know if I explain myself properly, but yeah, I'm not just fighting the tank constantly. Like yesterday, I did a very good game, which we actually lost because my team was not very good, but yeah, you'll see. Like it was, I played very very good
Makes
as
sense.
Magneto.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so I've been looking to open up the angles. We also talked about cover. Yeah, how that's going as well. Did you try to just play in a position where there are not too many threats able to shoot you as well?
So many what? Sorry.
Not too many threats are able to shoot you, so just using cover, kind of minimizing
Yes,
your hit
yes,
box.
a lot more cover. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been focusing a lot on that, not going putting myself out in the open so much. So like always have a bit of cover,
That's good. That's good. Okay.
especially now with the nerf they gave Magneto to the wall, which I mean is only half a second, but it makes a big difference.
Yeah, still, yeah, there's big emphasis on you using cover. You should treat your cover as your first shield in a way. Some cover is destructible, but yeah, in a way, we're just trying to make sure we position around something first. Okay, so been using, just need to mark then, yeah, so been taking angles, cover went better, you think as well. Yeah, any difficulties? Any difficulties you had so far then?
No, I mean I've also been playing a lot of support recently, and I've been doing really well because I just a lot of the games now that I'm playing, there's like a lot of main tanks and nobody wants to play support. I don't know, it's just like really random. So yeah, I've played quite a bit of support, and I've done very very well as well. That's how to be honest, that's how I mainly got to GM2 is playing support,
I see it. I see it. Okay.
which is interesting.
Yeah, yeah, when you've been playing the tank though, any difficulties you've been having?
No, not that I can think of. I'm just trying to recap some games. No, I mean, not really. I think I've actually been doing really well as tank. When I play tank, I think I'm doing a very good job.
Nice.
But
Okay.
obviously, like you will probably figure out the problems.
Yeah. Well, we can elaborate on the other stuff. We can take a look at the other concepts, see if the positioning is fine, then yeah. Okay, any games then for us to look at?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, just send me the codes and
Should I
yeah.
just tell you? Or do you want me to type it?
You can just type it, yeah. I think I'm gonna prepare the notes meanwhile, and I'm gonna screen share. Okay. You can always, but if you just in case you got good game, always kind of in preparation for the session, you can open up the doc as well and just save the codes there, or just make sure you type it in the chat if you have it somewhere else
The
saved.
code.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like
Okay.
faster. Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah.
you can maybe leave some notes there as well. Like in the document, you can just say, oh, this game, I had troubles versus this, or maybe there was difficult to implement this X idea, something. So it's
Okay.
just,
I'm going to actually pin. the document so I can remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna always send you the new one after each session, though, so keep that in mind. So you just gotta check
Okay,
the new.
but
Yeah.
it's but it's not going to be the same one.
Yeah, it's not gonna
It's
be
going
the
to be a
same one.
new one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new
Ah, I
one.
see.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah,
I
yeah.
see. I see.
Because we just need different notes and we need to keep track on what we've been working on before.
Okay,
So all of
I see.
those notes, yeah, all those notes will not disappear. Right.
Okay.
Okay, then let's take a look at that code. Yeah, sure. And yeah, why did you choose that one?
Because I think I played really, really well this game.
Let's do that.
My opinion.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Like we lost. I know this sounds really bad, but we lost because our DPS were really bad. Well, two of them were quite bad, but no, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
Let's watch. Let's watch. Okay, so quickly going through the positioning, it was just mostly us talking about the angles. Yeah, I also mentioned even in the summary on our yeah, that was offline review. I was talking about how we need to move left or right more, open up the angle a little bit
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see that how that's going, and then we can also watch the other teams how we are doing those. So here. Start in the main, I think it's alright. Quite out in the open, right at first. Where should he be right now?
With cover.
Yeah, so which cover you think? What cover would be better?
This one, like the one here, and
Yeah,
that.
maybe around here. I think it's totally fine to poke out what you do here, but then just use this cover over there if you want to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah. The poking out is good. You just lose a lot of resources because you kind of out in the open, and then your teammates they also force
Yeah.
to use the healing there. But yeah, it's not.
The thing is with Magneto, if you're behind that wall, right, these container things, it doesn't reach to the far, like the enemy wall, if that makes sense. Like the shot doesn't actually reach.
Yeah, exactly. So you just need to choose different cover. Yeah. So you just have to play around here. So just constantly move from one cover to another. Okay. Eventually give up the position.
See what I mean? Is like I'm not going for the tanks. I'm actually going
target
for
priority is good. Yeah. This is looking good. Okay. What about the second fight? So this is where you can open up the angle again, just kind of maybe shoot early, that's completely fine. Just again, you need to lean towards the left wall there. Okay. If there's a kill opportunity, that might be always a good reason for you to kind of peek out away from the cover. If not, then we just kind of keep trying to play cover, because again, your supports are used the healing resources on you unnecessarily right now, when we just because you're taking a lot of poke. Target priority-wise, it feels that it's going pretty decent. Maybe this map, it's not allowing you to exactly have the best sightlines, kind of open up the best angles, but
yeah,
still,
it's
yeah.
harder, yeah.
Target priority-wise, I think it's alright. Okay, let's watch what's gonna happen the next fight. There's Groot. Yeah, there's Groot ultimate.
Yeah, they just used a bunch of ults.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they go Namor as well. I die.
Right. Yeah, so the biggest problem really here is we just need, so there are kind of two ideas overall. Yeah, we talked about, yes, we need to play cover, but you can also just always have the idea of whenever I position, it doesn't matter what you do, you just always want to be exposed to one angle at a time. What you can think about, in my opinion, is just try to find the area where most of your team is attacking. So for example here, I have this area over here, and this is the thing, this is, you also have the Black Panther over here. They're trying to attack this, okay, let's just move a little bit differently. Okay, so they're trying to attack this area over here. Okay, so you can
Yeah.
think about it like your kill zone in a way. So the kill zone is just the area where most of your team is active. That's about it. So if most of my team is active, that means they can control space with me. So your ideal way of playing is only be exposed to the damage of the kill zone. So you're constantly trying to contribute to the kill zone so other resources will not be wasted. Like it happened around here. So let's just go a little bit back as well. Yeah. So all of the shots, yeah, it makes sense to pressure, but it doesn't make sense to compromise with the kill zone idea because if we step outside of the kill zone, then a lot of times we take unnecessary pressure from the poke members. So for example, here, this guy over there and this backline over here. It can be okay to shoot them, but I should try to take damage as much as possible in the kill zone. So like from people in the kill zone. So see, in a way, your kill zone. Well, where's your kill zone first of all? What do you see?
It's at well, I don't know how to point it, but it's like where the enemies are, right?
Well, well,
A little bit, little bit behind them right now.
just you're talking about this one?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So see, this is exactly the area we want to be exposed to. So we don't want to be as exposed to this damage. It's fine to maybe
Yeah.
shoot that a little bit more. Again, you can also choose the backline, kind of the backline members within the kill zone. There's even higher priority. So constantly shooting something. What's more killable in that? If not, then you want to make sure that you're not exposed to the damage, which is like outside the kill zone. Yeah, that's why we're just trying to kind of maintain cover. So technically, you could be like behind that left wall. You can even in theory just be up there too. You can just stay up there and free shoot. There's not nothing what stops you from doing that. Of course, eventually you're not gonna maybe sit here right away. I understand trying to do early damage there too. It's okay, but for you to just control space better as well, especially when there's maybe another more brawl-oriented tank. It's totally fine. You guys try to take different angles of pressure. I don't remember. Yeah, we did. You have experience with Overwatch again? I forgot.
No.
No, not as much.
No.
Okay, yeah, that's all right. Yeah, there's just one character you would do similar kind of stuff. It's called Sigma, but yeah. Anyway, you're just trying to constantly keep the attention on that kill zone area as much as possible and not taking damage from the other. Because if you do, then see the cooldown trade. We use 3 resources for what? You know, just kind of even break it down. Okay, so like there's one healing bubble, and there's a Groot wall, your bubble, and there is a window. So 3 resources versus 1. This is what happens usually. Well, there's also charge, so it's technically like 2 right now. But anyway, you guys use 3 big things versus them. That's what happens usually if you're not positioned for the kill zone. Okay? Does it make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, okay. So, doesn't mind, yeah, let's just keep watching. Okay,
So because of our positioning, we had to use more cooldowns.
Exactly, because you
Okay.
want to be exposed to the kill zone. You the tank, right? But you need to be tanking in the kill zone for the most part and keep people. So see, those guys will be distracted with you. They attack you. This is good, but meanwhile, you can just shoot something. Yeah, just try to shoot. You can try to shoot backline members like you do, or maybe something was skillable, but don't be exposed to other damage which is not necessary. For example, if you see that Luna over here, that is not as necessary to shoot compared to this Mantis. She's in the kill zone. I'm still shooting the backline, right? But I'm choosing what do I shoot, and I typically choosing to shoot what's in the kill zone. Okay, so this gives you more direction. Yeah, this gives you more direction, and suddenly you're not exposed to a lot of damage. Because that's why we kind of get our resources forced a lot. And eventually, yeah, this guy's running over, but yeah, it's alright. Okay. And the same way you will be thinking about your resources too. You kind of maybe go for the right click, use your bubble. I think it's completely fine to use your bubble for kind of big damage, kind of have frequent rotations for the bubble. Yeah, see who does a lot, and then you just maybe put the bubble on them or put the bubble on yourself, and you get the stacks back. Yeah, you just again have the stacks for the people in the kill zone. Everything can be thrown in the kill zone, but yeah, we're gonna talk about it in later. There's some exceptions too when you don't have to be in the kill zone, but obviously most of the time, I think it's good. Okay, so have to take different rotation. Okay. Now it's gonna be hard to retake, but just opening up with your abilities. Okay, so here the purpose why you staying in the point is just to contest, right?
Yeah. And obviously they had no support, so it's like they could all just easily die.
Yeah, makes sense.
The Luna dies now. There's no supports. This guy's 1 HP, but obviously the Wolverine is 1 HP. But again, my Star-Lord is just so shit he cannot even kill the Wolverine.
Yeah.
When he's 1 HP.
What you gotta shoot right now?
Me, the tank.
Why?
I mean, probably Wolverine, but I was already looking at Groot, so and Groot was looking at me, so it's just like I just fight him, right?
So we just kind of we're gonna give you another layer of what we need to do in the kill zone. Okay, so what we mentioned is we are trying to only be exposed to the damage in the kill zone, so we're kind of trying to do as much pressure as possible in the kill zone, right? But you can also think about the additional layer, because I'm the tank, I have to shut down the pressure of anybody who does more currently, okay, who can be more active. So what is based on? It's just target priority. You can maybe have the three variables, for example. The first one is the most simple one, is just who is able to do burst damage. Okay, so it's like burst damage or big damage. That is one. Another thing can be the cooldowns. Anybody who's using cooldowns, they become more dangerous in a way. I can just try to maybe shut down them a little bit more. And another thing is more positional. Yeah, if I know there's a person who is trying to take a different angle of attack, then I just shoot them more because, well, let's say Star-Lord is flanking, or maybe there is just Black Panther is flanking. They, in theory, will be more dangerous towards my team because they create this another angle of attack, and they can try to force more resources this way, okay? So now what do we see? Let's do the check marks. Burst damage, cooldowns, position, okay? Who is doing what currently, okay? Like, let's start with position. Those guys, Groot and Wolverine, do they have kind of dangerous position right now? Like, can they do a lot? Yeah.
Very open.
So this is one check mark. Okay. What about the big burst damage? Who does big burst damage here?
The Wolverine.
Wolverine. So second check mark goes for him. Who is using cooldowns which are more dangerous as well?
I guess the Groot could be dangerous.
Does it more?
I mean, you have the Namor obviously, but the Namor is just up there. I can't even reach Namor anyways.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're choosing to shoot people in the kill zone, right? Because it's easier.
Yeah.
We're just trying to constantly shoot the people which are in our range. Okay, so let's just watch closely. Actually, they are actually in their passive mode as well. Let me see. I think there's a passive. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes into passive.
Yeah, exactly. And they also use their shift. So I'm just gonna. I think they also use a right click before. Let me see. So they kind of try to use the right click, play around here. You try to push them. They take poke damage, and then there's a shift. So see, your instant thought process is, I'm going towards this. So 3 check marks. Okay, this is the essentials.
I didn't even see the Wolverine. That's the thing. Because I was so focused on the Groot already.
Exactly.
Because I came out that window already fighting Groot, so my full focus is on the Groot.
Exactly.
Not on the Wolverine.
Exactly. So how to make sure the focus is going to be shifted towards the better target here instead of shooting the Groot? What can you do?
Open up our vision.
Well, open up the vision. Well, first of all, we actually saw this guy, but anything.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
So it just mostly, well, what the habit can be. Well, let's say I just want to kind of predict who to shut down in the kill zone. Okay, so I'm going in,
Yeah.
I'm thinking with this thought process, okay, let's shut down the most dangerous target. Okay, let's just try to maybe push that back a little bit more. Okay, so what do we
Right.
have?
Yeah.
What kind of resources we got? We maybe got the E, we maybe got the bubble, which allows us to do so. Maybe you right click, you can also just displace the enemy. If Wolverine goes in, I can try to displace them. Maybe there's a Groot, doesn't matter. But right now, what your habit can be, so it's easier for you to make a decision to actually shoot valuable target. Right now, I think
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
should be right now. You need to have a certain information, right, to be able to
Right.
do so. So, what do you think could be the right habit here to make sure your attention shifts towards the Wolverine there?
What could be my habit?
Yeah,
Look around, I guess.
look around is one. How else? How else you could get information as well?
Obviously from the kill feed.
Kill feed, there's a big one. Yeah, so I'm gonna write down kill feed. That's one. Looking around, checking. That was a big one for us too. Yeah, we kind of talked about. Sorry,
Yeah.
open up the sideline. But yeah, another thing is just try to press tab. And with pressing tab, I just always say, try to start with thinking who's gonna be dangerous in a way. With their position, you can try to maybe track 1-2 people. So, for example, I press tab and say, Namor is alive, Wolverine is alive, and those guys may be alive as well. Okay, where do I expect them to be? So it's like tab, okay, where threats are. You can start with checking two threats. And later, you can think about how you position or use your cooldowns after. So this is more of a game sense stuff, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is where your thought process starts, and you're like, okay, those guys are in the fight. You can also obviously hear the sounds and such. So instead of your attention shifting, like tunnel visioning towards that target here, the Groot, it would shift towards something else. Okay, so this is how you can do it. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Because this right there, well, first of all, it would save your teammates. Second, is just would make it easier for you to decide. Yeah, like it would shoot the better target there. Because right now you're pushing in and you're using your right click on the Groot doesn't make sense. Yeah, we just need to use it on this guy.
Also,
Yeah.
you see how the BP goes ult, and he literally, like, if you can, you go back like a couple of seconds.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you see he has no health left, right? And at this point, obviously I didn't think he would have a passive, right? So I'm like, okay, he's just dead. And at this point, I'm just so focused on the Groot that I didn't even look at the kill feed or anything. So it's just
Exactly.
like
So
my unconscious is like,
yeah.
okay, Wolverine is just dead now.
Exactly. So
But
see,
obviously he
this
wasn't.
this is what I want you to do. Yeah, instead of like anticipating, like thinking, oh, this is what would happen, you rather act because of the information of the field. That's what, like, it always been the same case in those games. It just we look at, okay, the action, is it actually happen? And then I shift my attention towards something else. Yeah, so it's not just like us shooting the not necessary target. So see, kind of two layers. Yeah, shooting the kill zone, making sure apply pressure, then searching for most kind of valuable target in the sense of target priority. I'm just always shooting what's more valuable because I'm the tank. I need to tank with the biggest active pressure. Yeah. Okay. Let's just keep watching. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back to your POV and yeah. Because it makes sense completely later to also shut down the Groot and maybe someone else like Namor. Yeah. And this would just be so much easier. See, there's also.
Also, I went shift when I should have gone bubble. If I went bubble, I could have probably killed the Groot.
I see. I think it's not the biggest problem there, to be honest.
Yeah, no.
It's like.
So it's like it's lagging a lot.
It's alright. Yeah.
It's like really glitchy and bad quality.
Oh wait. The stream is glitchy.
Yeah, the stream.
Ah, okay. I'm just gonna rescreen share. Give me 1 second. Okay. So we start with the same ideas. We're looking at the kill zone here, just seeing where most of your team is attacking, and then thinking, who do we shut down? Okay. So I'm first of all looking, who do you think might be important in the sense of target priority by looking at their team again. Who will try to take those dangerous angles? Mhm.
Wolverine.
Wolverine,
For
probably.
I mean, as a tank, my main focus will always be Wolverine. You know, like because I do not like playing against Wolverine as a tank. Obviously, nobody likes it.
Yeah, exactly. So Wolverine is number one. Who's number two? Who else can take dangerous angles as well?
The Mantis. I feel like Mantis players always take really bad angles because they need to do a lot of damage to actually be able to get the things back. The I don't know. I don't really play Mantis, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of
She needs to
pressure.
get
Well,
she
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So Mantis players tend to take really forward angles, so they tend to die a lot. This is what I've realized a lot. They take really bad angles always.
Yeah, so in theory, well, it's not. Yeah, you can obviously expose the mistake, but the thing you usually thinking about the characters who are able to do a lot of burst pressure. In theory, the Mantis angle should be somewhat of a mid range and taking those slight. I would not say flanky angles, but kind of just make sure
Yeah,
it's softer. Yeah, it's closer to their team, but they still able to do that. Ideally, that's what the good
yeah,
Mantis players would do. And maybe Namor. I would also just add them. They have some
yeah,
verticality as
yeah.
well. So there is something what we gotta keep an eye on. Yeah, it's again not directly. You have to search for the targets. You just first of all have to think about your positioning, and target priority just educates your positioning in a way. So like now you can actually be thinking how to open up the sight lines and everything. So it's gonna be easier.
See, so I let the thing go past me.
Mhm.
Just so actually, was that their thing or my thing? No,
There
I
was
think that was.
there was well the starter was yeah it was
Yeah, see,
it
so
was
I
over there.
let him pass. Obviously, I opened like now he's open to kill my support,
Mhm.
but I've opened up a lot of space for my DPS to just help them as well, and I can apply pressure on them.
Yeah, yeah. I think this
Does
is
that
fine.
make sense?
Yeah, exactly. This is what we're looking to do. Yeah, looking after the follow up, and you obviously kind of also see the most dangerous angle, see what you're gonna shut down. I just want you to be careful with you opening up to too much damage there, because like when we move, ideally, so for example, where I can be, I can maybe move towards inside just a little bit, hide my body this way. Maybe if you have time, you can even take the top there. But yeah, it's just being careful with the rest of the damage. So see the damage outside of the zone. So I want you to see you open up. It was good to shit the Namor. So this is the way we do it. Yeah, you kind of move up, but then go towards the right wall and keep shooting them. And then later, if you're trying to rotate, then I can go towards the left wall over there because I don't want to be exposed unnecessarily the damage which is
Mm-hmm.
in the back because it's outside of the kill zone. Ideally, kind of.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So it's like a lot of the damage, so it's a lot of the ticks. It's yeah, wanna be really careful. Okay. It's good to shoot the backline though. That's fine, it should be okay. Now can just kill the rest of their backline. Yeah. I mean their guys. Okay. So see, this can work, but to me, it's gonna be
Not good.
this might be really tough, right? But why this might be tough? So I'm looking at this and saying, where is your kill zone? First of all, okay, what do you see? What is that area you're looking to fight for?
Stagger, pressure. I'm just looking to apply pressure constantly.
No. I'm asking where is your kill zone right now?
Where the cart is.
Where the cart is, okay? So it's fine to push up, right? But just keep in mind, because especially of the numbers, here you have the tempo, there's also Mantis ultimate, but be careful when committing something big. Yeah, so we kind of maybe can push up for the cover in a sense, like maybe play here, just can try to shoot the Luna there. But then later, when you commit and see when those guys actually reset, you have the situation where you end up 4v1 while it's technically 2v4. So this might force you to use the unnecessary resources, or maybe like your teammates that have to do something towards you. And
Yeah,
one be
this This was a very silly push.
Yeah, you want to be careful with this. It's okay to push up, just as long as you have an advantage. So kind of constantly keep in mind. With the kill zone, I just wanted to keep in mind looking at your teammates more. This is about it. Like this is the scouting process you can do. It's just you kind of maybe have those two exercises. One exercise is we talked about who do I shoot? Yeah, on the enemy team, and that exercise is just constantly look before the engagement and check where your teammates are.
I mean, I also sort of applied pressure because I know that Namor just died by the BP, and we just killed Groot. So it was like, okay, there are 2 players down. We can just like if I apply pressure and get like the Luna because I saw the Luna,
Yeah.
then it's just extra stagger, right? So it's extra time for us.
Yeah. No, this makes sense. I just want you to make sure you do that when you have an advantage. And right now, when you
Right,
keep
yeah.
applying pressure, see what happens. It puts you in a spot where we're disadvantaged, and see what it forces your team to do now. Okay, watch resources, your team resources as well. Yeah, and watch you ulting. There's a high chance you should be dead there as well. See how low we are, right? So
Yeah.
you gotta be really, really careful with this. You can push. You just probably would stop maybe somewhere around here. I think just because of the positioning.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Okay, let's keep watching. Yeah. All of this, by the way. Any questions or does it make sense?
No, everything is making sense.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. This is kind of one of the things as well. The ultimate, is it valuable? Yes. But can you enhance the quality? For sure. You just later, maybe those guys even push in the kill zone a little bit more. Then you just shut down something, you force something from their team, and then your team can easily follow up, right? But now it's just like, yes, it's a good kill.
Like shutting down an ult, you mean?
Oh, no, not necessarily. It's just
okay.
you're trying to force their resources. So, for example, here, if my kill zone is inside this space, okay, it seems just this is where most of my team is fighting. If I ult here, there's a higher capability for everybody to follow up compared to this space. Yeah, if I ult there. So there's just a bigger chance for you to win the fight. It's just ultimate is even better quality this way. Yeah, it forces more resources. Okay. It's just kind of basically kill zone, target priority, kill zone, target priority. We constantly kind of keep fighting. Okay. So this is fine. The pressure is fine now. What you gotta identify though is where's your kill zone. So need to be careful.
Kill zone is there in the like in the main like.
Yeah.
That middle street.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
I got kidnapped by the Wolverine, so I'm out.
Yeah, you see, exactly. That's why you just need to right there. Your habit should be okay. Where is that kill zone? So we fight when you have that advantage, and probably the answer can be well the main suite, sure. But then now because there's some people missing, because you need most of your team to just be active in the kill zone. There's 6. Back. Yeah, exactly. You can potentially set up a little bit better angle, maybe. Meanwhile, yeah, you can maybe just sit here, and then later those guys will be pushing, and then you will not be, your cooldowns will not be forced, or we will not be getting killed because we're playing outside of the kill zone. You see, this is what happens. You kind of just, there's Wolverine drag, and then you use your stuff, and yeah, like read 1 HP and just end up dying because you're really, really far there. Yeah, there's been a gun outside of that kill zone area, kind of. Okay, that's... Keep watching. This is where you can again make a decision, so it's fine to farm dual charge, but then you kind of check, the most of my team, where they are, they're resetting, and where I'm gonna take a fight. So I will be fighting in the kill zone again. Okay, so what your decision should be right now, based on how many people you have alive, and...
Fall back.
Yeah, fall back. Fall back to where, you think?
To cover? Well, to my team, basically.
Like around here? Somewhere? Maybe just play in that corner, or what do you think?
No, it's like fall back behind the whole building.
Yeah, the whole building.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah, you technically can. Yeah.
But honestly, like the thing is, they still haven't taken the point, so my team is still spawning the close point. So that's why I didn't go as far back,
Yeah, exactly. So
because I knew they would spawn quite close. So it's just like, okay, we need to actually like contest this point.
yeah, exactly. So because we need to contest the point, that's what I want to say. You not necessarily have to create the distance, but you can just keep the area closer to the kill zone. Yeah, what we could have done instead. So if I know we gotta contest this point, okay, instead of falling back, what is another option you got?
Moving to the left inside the building.
Inside the building? What about taking top? Is it possible?
Yeah, but then you don't really. I mean, yeah, you could, and then you move forward, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, you could, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. There's 100% good play too. If you just want to shoot the backline, why not? Yeah, we don't want to be just shooting the main. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Go here, open up the angle, and then if you want to contest the point, that's completely fine. But see, now this is the time you can invest into the better position. So you just constantly contribute to the kill zone. See, now again, there's E-Force, your Bubble Force, but you could be already taking different position and just have full resources for you to fight. So like you're necessarily forcing this engagement and then dying from the poke damage, right? So it's just you need to keep, and this is when your team is fall back as well. Yeah, you need to keep your positioning. They come in and then you start tanking. You have the bubble, you have everything, you have the shift, and then this is the time. This is the time, and you can start it from that up position if you want to.
I see, yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay. So there's just contest. Now resetting. Yeah, I think this fight is lost. It's fine.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, let's go back a little. Yeah, so we are resetting. And same idea. Look around, check where most of your team is, and make sure you contribute to that area. That's it. So now, most of your team, if they're ready to fight, you keep fighting. Let me see. You got a pick as well. The rest of your team is here. Okay, where's your kill zone is gonna be?
Here on this ledge.
Yeah, exactly. It's just obviously the location of the kill zone changes. Like the more you guys are gonna move up, yeah, the more the kill zone is gonna change. Maybe it's gonna be going towards this area. You gotta pick, so you will take space. Yeah, just also watch how you move from one cover to another as well. Actually, if you have time, this is really lovely position a lot of times for you as well. Just open up the pressure this way. Just divert the attention. Okay. Could you have time to also do that? Let me see. So because I think you got to pick right away. Yeah, when you started moving up, yeah, I think your teammates got to pick right away.
Yeah, the thing died.
Yeah. Yeah, so just kind of leave them there. Okay, you can actually in this case as well try to, because this is inside your kill zone, you can actually shoot that as well. So it's fine to apply pressure in the back, but see, my preference is what's in the kill zone. It might be the tank as well, but if I have the backline in the kill zone, then I shoot the backline. Just kind of, this is the brief moment. So see, like when the Wolverine was in, it was shooting Wolverine. That was good. So he's inside the kill zone now. I just keep applying pressure. When he's out, this guy's in. Just keep the pressure on that. It's, yes, your teammates might kill that, but you just get rid of that faster without getting your resources forced unnecessarily. Yeah, like even this peak shooting, maybe there's just like a little bit of extra damage. You don't want that, and then later once you kill this faster, you guys actually full force move in. So all of what your pressure later, that would make sense for your team. It would be easier for them to follow up in a way. Yeah. So even this, just kind of nitpicking on again the kill zone idea. It's like fine to shoot the backline, but do the kill zone. Do the kill zone first. Yeah, there's stacks moving in. Yeah, it just feels like you need to just move left. Yeah, that's it. This is how you could be taking more space there. But yeah. I think shooting there. Wolverine backline is fine. Yeah, with the shots as well. Yeah, the Namor, it's good. He takes slight off angle to the left.
That was my mistake.
That's okay.
I pressed Q and Q like at the same time.
For me, what matters is just like two things: so target priority right now, and are you contributing to the right area? Like other stuff, really, you may use the cooldown sometimes, just like maybe misclick on something, or maybe there's just might be even not the best performed mechanically. It doesn't matter, just the attention. So see, like now, I keep the pressure on this area. So what do I shoot? Well, I could shoot Luna or Mantis. I think it's fine, yeah. And this is what you do. So this is good. I want you to try to just lean towards the cover though, while you're doing that. Again, you putting yourself
Okay.
unnecessarily to like, it's understandable. No pressure from there, but this should be your habit. Keep shooting, but have cover. You just don't want to be exposed to other damage, just in case, outside of the
Right.
kill zone. If there's a big reason for you to give up the cover, like getting a kill, then do that. If not, yeah.
This guy is just so annoying.
Let me see, could be done. Yeah, so we kind of play over there. Because a lot of it, this is what happens. You just miss position, and later, because we're not in the kill zone. See, like right now, what it could be also shooting. I think shooting Luna. Luna is fine, and then later, this is actually moved in. But you keep shooting Luna, and then you displace yourself, so you open up to this damage, which is your team cannot control. But this entire time, I could be shooting this. This is inside my kill zone right now. Yeah, and then later, you would not take a lot of damage from Wolverine as well. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I'm constantly checking this. Okay. Well, we could have watched a little bit more attack. So the lens of the same idea. We could try to do a game after if you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think the attack was definitely better though.
Yeah. I really like that you kind of, because we talked about that we need to ignore the tanks, yeah, a little bit more, open up the angle. I think this habit is good. We just need to polish all of this now. Yeah, it's just through the, I think kill zone should be helpful. Target priority in the sense should be helpful too.
So on this, right, on this attack, it's like, okay, I want to move on the left. I don't want to go through main. I just want to, and I was comment this to my team, right? My team is just like, oh, but because obviously I'm solo tanking, so it's just a lot harder if I'm solo tanking. And now we got 3 supports, right? So it's like nobody's just coming with me. So it's like, oh, if you don't play with us, then we can't follow you. So it's like, okay, what the fuck?
This is fine.
Especially with the penny going through main on this choke is just so hard, right? Just like, okay, I'm just gonna go through left, but nobody follows me. So
this is fine. You don't need people to follow you. You need them to follow up on the attention you absorb in the area. So see, technically, if I even position alone there, just up there alone, and those guys are going in, this is what I need. I just need to pull the attention towards me while I do something. That's all. That's your job as a tank. Just do it in the kill zone. Yeah, don't stack with your team. This is fine. I just want to make sure you also apply the pressure in the kill zone a little bit more. So this can be like your exception rule sometimes. Yes, I can try to go, but here, all the information given, is it going to be easy to get a kill on this Luna?
no,
not as much, right?
no,
so,
I have no support. So it's just like, okay, I'm instantly dead.
Right. So
like as soon as I saw I'm not killing this Luna, it's like, okay, I'm dead.
Exactly, and just a lot of resources, a lot of peel potential for the enemy team. Now, what your decision could be regarding your position, so it's easier for you to contribute to the kill zone as well. Watch this.
Move to the right and go up that building.
You could actually do that as well. I actually like that idea. You could even, if you've done this rotation, I think you also have time, if you really want, do this, and then also go to jump pad, maybe do this. I think with that, though, you're going to be careful because you'll be exposed to unnecessary damage. But yeah, even just sitting here, this is also okay-ish. But I think if you have time, yeah, even doing this rotation is also nice. Yeah, but this feels a little bit too long. Yeah, it's okay to do, but only if your kill zone is extended towards this area. So if my team, they took more space. Yeah, this is now, we're not tanking this proper damage in a moment. This is what happens here. You kind of might die there.
I missed the shots. It's like, okay, GG.
Yeah, that's all right though. This can be your exception though sometimes. You can be fighting isolated targets. Just make sure those are killable. Yeah, usually when they by themselves, they can't receive any support. That's okay. So you're moving in, and this is better. Yeah, this is better. 100%. You take an angle, open up, and then now watch what's in the kill zone and shoot that. And this is your target priority here. I watch sweet figures, position, burst damage, who's using cooldowns, and based on this, what do you
Yeah,
see?
but I have no supports with me, so it's just like
Yeah.
okay, there's just nothing I can do.
Yeah, but where is your kill zone right now?
My kill zone right in front of me. No?
Where's your team? Where's your team?
Okay, no, my team is further back, so
Yeah.
the kill zone is just like right
Over
there where
here?
the strange is.
Yeah, okay. So with the position given, what do you have to shoot based on the kill zone?
I have to shoot the Luna. No, the Luna, the Mantis, sorry.
Mantis, right there. Just shoot them. So again, you will not need the support there.
But I don't.
Yeah, so it just could kind of instantly... Oh, let me see. I think you shot the Penny. Or Wolverine.
Yeah. Well, I tried to shoot Penny and then Wolverine sees me, so I
Yeah.
go for Wolverine, and then it's just like I get kidnapped and it's just GG.
Yeah, exactly. So with this, you just start with Mantis. If they are pushed back so far, then again, this is also the angle for you to start with. But
Yeah.
this is just kind of taking space step by step. I start here, okay, I push that kill zone out later. I can take slightly more space and then slightly more. This is really good though. It's just you try
Yeah,
to
instead
open
of
up
just
the
like
angle.
going for a straight flank, like I'm just like some
Yeah,
Psylocke
yeah.
or something.
This is definitely better angle, 100%. You just need to be ready with your right click as well. Once they kind of push, you just shut them down with this, so you push them back. But yeah, the bubble, yeah, obviously can also try save
But
you.
he came in such a weird angle
yeah,
towards
exactly.
me. Like he came from the bottom. It's just like so hard to shoot.
Yeah, it's fine though, as long as you have the
And then at this
range.
point, it's like
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm just gonna play with my team now because they're not playing with me. So I guess we'll have to push the choke.
Yeah, but do you see? It's not that your team is not playing with you. It's just us not contributing to the kill zone.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is better, works better. You actually take an angle. I would still like you to play the cover a little bit more. And maybe if you have capabilities, you can even try to take out the Namor, because this is even more important. We're just looking at the who does
Yeah.
more right now. I have this guy over here. Okay, this is where your stop process starts. Anticipation. This guy over here. Maybe if they're really killable, sure, I go after them. Maybe Wolverine. But also make sure you deal with that. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, this is your job. This does so much more. This is just insane amount of pressure on the rest of your team. Okay. Just watch this guy. He's like free sitting there all the time. Yeah, he's like free shooting your backline, and see your backline now forced to hide. Because
Yeah,
they're
no.
forced to hide, there's gonna be not much. Yeah, eventually your Hal actually went after them, dealt with them. But you have to be there is the thing, if you can. More dangerous guys are on you. Right, so there's a lot of good stuff. I think, yeah, definitely some good improvements as well with the targets, right? And open up the angles. I think, yeah, do you want to watch this a little bit more? Maybe any questions about any section of the map as well, or?
No, I mean I don't remember the everything on this game, so I don't know. Up to you.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, we went over quite a lot of stuff. We could just try to do the kill zone. We could just
Okay.
make sure you do the game. And I want you to actively look around before every engagement. Just look around and check where your team is, and that's it. And attack based on that information. So you're not going to be positioned a little bit too far away. Yeah, it's okay for you to take an angle, but make sure you contribute to the same area. Okay?
I see. Yeah.
Do you want to try this out?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna stop my stream. And this idea can universal in any tank. Both games, Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, doesn't matter. And start doing that, it just makes your teammates' life and your life so much easier. No necessary resource being forced, and just forcing out more resources from them too, technically, yeah. If I shoot in the kill zone, then there's a high chance for me to force something outside of than shooting something outside. Yeah, again, there's still exceptions when you know easy kill can happen. Okay, sure, I think this is fine. You can shoot the people outside, but if not, keep shooting in easy kill zone. Yeah, I see the stream. It's working. Let's go.
Let's
Well,
go.
if you've warmed up, let's do comp. If not, you can also do quick play.
It's okay.
What's that fine?
If I lose that, then I just go back down to GM3s. No problem.
That's alright. That's alright. Yeah, what matters to me is if you're really able to apply all these ideas, I think eventually you're gonna climb anyway. So
Yeah.
there's no problem.
Yes.
Okay. So constant looking around before every engage. Look around to check.
So I'm constantly looking for where my team is and playing with my team.
Not with them, but on your angle. You just contribute to the same area with what the most of
Right.
your team is doing. So just right when you have the downtime, you're behind the wall. I only will be focused on that.
What the fuck?
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Who banned Squirrel Girl, man? What the fuck?
Maybe they don't like the Squirrel Girl for some reason. Who banned them, by the way? Who was the guy? I missed that actually. Oh, that was their team. Okay, then we
Yeah.
we don't know. Well, that's alright.
It's just so strange.
That's alright. That's alright. Okay. So console checking right before the engagement when you have downtime. Check where your team is and then act. Same map actually too. Really good.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay. And even before the fight, I want you to also look. So it's constant habit because your team's positioning might change depending on circumstances. Yes, you usually expect your people to play around point, top right, and top behind you, but you always need to check. And see your rotation as well. Yeah, just so you're not in the open.
Magneto to throw this piece. Thank you, thank you, thank
Okay. Big shooting, yeah, it's alright. Okay, look around now. This is the downtime. This is downtime when you actually have to look around, by the way.
I'm not enough
Yeah, just half a second. This is how it has to be done. Yeah. By the way, you have the downtime in reload as well, in reload time. So this is something you can also use. Mm-hmm. Nice, good, good, good. Much better decisions there, yeah. Watch out, a little bit. Okay. There's good shooting the Howler though. Make sure you do it from your position. Yeah. It's fine if you move up to the main there. That's alright. Was well done overall. Now what matters. And we shot the Howler as well. And you also might shoot the Spider-Man too sometimes, if possible, but yeah. I think overall it's fine. Okay, now do the same. You have the downtime, kind of predict and check. Where do you think the kill zone is gonna be, and then act.
You are under my protection. Good to be protected.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, exactly. This is how you do it. You check for them. Now you know the kill zone is here, right in the middle, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you need some sort of cover near you. Be careful. This guy's in the kill zone. Shoot the backline members first, if possible, like Spider-Man. And they also, no, I mean, they went in, and they went in. All right.
Oh my god.
It's fine. That's all good. They have high tempo because they won previous fight. You can stop them now. You have your own ultimates. So you can start, just get the momentum back. and you will be good.
One mistake. What the fuck? One mistake when we lose this.
Okay. So this is your downtime. You can kind of check just in case, and yeah, also keep applying pressure, of course.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Okay, good.
Fire mode.
Make sure you can test the point. Yes. Nice. Great. Good. Great. This is downtime. This is down. Okay, never mind. You can kill. Nice. Right. Right. It's looking good. And yeah, this is the time when you can also scout. This is the time. Yeah. So see. Okay, my team's
I
around
can
here.
what?
Yeah. I just said this. That was the time when you can scout. Yeah. That was good to scout.
Oh my god.
Was close. Check the kill zone. Check who's in the kill zone. There was a Hell on the right side. The Hell is right above you. You can shoot the Ella. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Good. 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 This is the time where we can push. It's totally fine, but we're also checking the kill zone in downtime. Yeah. Okay. Good. And now we can decide: do you want a better position or not? If not, then you can kind of keep playing the where you are.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Spider-Man is just so annoying.
Check the kill zone. Kill zone first. Yes, great pressure there. Even one shot, this is what matters. Bucky,
Wrong one.
watch the point, watch the point. Yeah. Nice, well done. Okay.
Oh my.
Nice,
I'm
good job.
definitely not warmed up. Oh my god.
No. To be honest, like all the mechanics doesn't matter. What matters to me is your decisions. That's fine though. Yeah, I know it might be annoying though, but yeah, it's like.
I missed so many shots, but it's okay.
Don't worry. Like, what matters is the attention. Decide if you want to have better position. Your team's position around the point. You could definitely take the better spots. Yeah, like this high ground at the start. And just play with HP pack on the right. Yeah, just make sure not to overpeak. Who's in the kills on the follow up? Watch them too.
Venom dead.
Yeah, like that Spider-Man.
Spider-Man dead.
Okay, good. Okay, this is your downtime. You scout the kill zone and position. Position better in the start. Yeah, top is always better, I think. Yeah, better vision there. And you still keep it in mind, you remember where's the kill zone is. So this is the moment. You gotta be careful. This is the moment you gotta be really careful. Because now you're outside of the zone. Yeah. Yes, okay. And take the position near the zone.
We need to fall back.
Nemo, go back lane. Go back lane, bro.
Nice, good job.
That's a lucky as well, so.
He stopped them in their tracks. The final 10 seconds. Fire mode.
Those guys, yeah, exactly. They might come out of the top.
One healer dead, one healer dead.
Wait, what? Oh, he died. Okay.
Yeah, you're done. Good target priority there. The Hala can be good to push, and there's an Namor as well. Don't forget. Yes. Yes, shoot them first, because they're inside the kill zone. Held on Namor. Yes. Or Rocket. Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so definitely not bad there. And see that one time when you pushed, I want you to do
Yeah.
that more, but you have to do that with the mind of let's make sure you have most of your resources for the kill zone later. So see that the push is good when you get the staggers, but then later, how do I save most of my HP, the bubbles and everything for the kill zone so I will not die and such. Yeah, this is really important. It's like
Yeah, I see what I mean. Yeah.
yeah. It's just transferring the skill of getting the staggers, but also the kill zone is really good. Okay, I want you to try to do something different. Let's try
Okay.
to just look at the target priority, and this is again how you practice. To be honest, in your game, you maybe one round you can practice kill zone, another round you can practice target priority, and then kind of switch between the concepts. Yeah, every game. For example, you can just do X Y X Y. So now let's just try to press tab more. And I want you to try to track two more threatening people, like two threats potentially who like to take angles, and
Alright,
try
give
to
me one
shut down them
second. Give me
more.
one sec.
Yeah.
Say that again. Sorry, the game is just so loud.
Yeah, so press tab before every fight once you have
Yeah.
once you have capability to just watch their comm and try to track two of their threats who might take angles, off angles, and shut down them first. That's what I want you to try to do. Like every fight you're gonna be telling yourself, let's shut down Namor or let's shut down Wolverine, stuff like that.
Okay.
So just before every fight, you're gonna be searching for those guys a little bit more. This is how you can train your target priority, for example. Okay, oh, that's good. Okay, destroying that. Okay, so this is the time when you can press tab and check what are the threats, who might take angles. Yeah, Namor, Punisher.
Namor.
Namor, Punisher. Okay, Namor, Punisher, let's try to search for those guys, where those are. Okay, well, this guy's kind of overextended, but yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Namor, Punisher, where those guys are. I'm pretty sure there's somebody on the left side also, right on the top behind you. Yeah, okay, Namor, yes. So you have to shut down them first. Yep. Great. Okay, now, still Namor, Punisher. Yeah, where those are, and you can kind of, with this in mind, you can move. Control the space. Yeah, this is a little bit really far, to be honest. You can also shut down them. Okay. But still, kind of in a way, just keeping an eye on those angles. Okay, Namor, Punisher, they're all down main. So you can shut down them. This guy is really killable now. Nice. Okay. That was close.
Shit. Oh my god, what did I just do?
I don't think it's too bad, to be honest.
Oh,
That was
no way.
close.
I was like, okay, it might work.
Namor, Punisher. Namor, Punisher. Where are the Punishers? Okay.
There's no Punisher. It's just her.
There was yeah. just want to make sure you also keep them in mind because they might take an angle later. Okay. Right. Is Namor taking an angle somewhere? Yeah. Exactly. Okay, and this is when again you can kind of press tab and check. Maybe they made some swaps as well. And just before every fight, you check and look, get information. So it's like quick half a second check, and then you keep doing what you do as well.
For us.
Okay.
Oh, he stopped mode on the screen.
No.
That's
You got
alright.
me.
It's alright. It's alright.
Same comp.
Guys can
I
group
mean, at
up.
least it's easier than Spider-Man Venom actually.
Yeah.
Even though the Venom was not very good, but
yeah.
Spider-Man can be really annoying as Magneto. But this
Yeah.
guy is just like, don't know what he's really doing all the time.
Yeah, he's like fighting outside of the kill zone. He's making the mistake. He's not distracting right there, yeah. That's why he's getting all his resources first. Okay. So all these guys down main. Actually, easy ult for you, to be honest, to force out a lot of stuff.
No.
That was good. You did force out a lot of stuff there, though. You forced out all the defensive. Pretty much. Yeah,
Oh
let's
my God,
shut down the
fucking
turrets,
squid,
yeah.
man.
Mm-hmm. That's alright. Okay, yeah. Can try to move up once team is around. You have an advantage there because you have the spawn doors closer, so you guys can keep the push. But yeah, you need to watch, yeah, exactly this first. Punisher and this thing you can
Guys,
destroy.
payload. Play payload, please.
Where's the payload? Shit.
Okay, was killable. Watch out, yeah, watch out Namor and Punisher, but yeah. Kind of your preference is the kill zone first, yeah, just who else? Who is stepping in? This guy is really far away from the rest of his team.
Okay, they have no tank.
Yeah.
What?
This guy just ulted on himself. Okay. Okay, good. Now this is a downtime where you have to press tab again and check with their composition because they might make some swaps. And yeah, your target priority might change. This is how you get information. Yeah, so see, like, they're not switching, fine. So you just know the same stuff going for you. You kind of shoot the Namor, shoot the Punisher. Make sure you're not out. Okay, that's fine. You got an advantage. Can shut it down. Yep, good. Okay, cover first. So move left, yes. Mm-hmm.
No.
Careful, a little bit outside of the. Watch what's happening in the kill zone as well. This is your first priority. You can attack the backline, like Raccoon is in your kill zone too, but yeah. So those guys on the right are more important, by the way. Unless there's something is killable. Yeah, this Namor taking an angle was impressive.
Both healers dead.
That's close.
No way!
That's close. Okay, so
Yes, but that's DPS fault.
all right. So let's watch this one a little bit. Actually, I think it was a really close game. There's a lot of good stuff we did, to be honest. It just, if you polish everything what we mentioned, I think it's gonna be even easier in those kind of games. So you will just win those games more. To be honest, it's gonna be
Wow, I don't believe we lost that though.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. But I was pretty sure you guys would win that as well. But yeah, can you send me the code, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think especially the attack, the first point was really good. I will go through the code. I'll tell you what was good, what was bad, but yeah. Okay, here we go.
But I missed a lot of shots though.
That's alright, to be honest. It's understandable. Maybe not fully warmed up. Ideally, yeah, we should warm up. Maybe go in 15-20 minutes, warm up, and then do the comp. So it also, maybe this tiny bits that could win you the game, actually, too. Yeah, but we're not saying it's like... yeah, I don't think it's the biggest... Should be our biggest focus at the moment. There's no problem with this. The decision's what matters. The shooting the best targets. Hey, let me see. Can you see the stream just fine?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think mostly was second point, but yeah, we can watch the first one as well. So a lot of good stuff there. So it was looking much better if I compare it to the previous map. Yeah, the previous game we reviewed. So first off, we're taking the angle on the left side, so this diverts the enemy attention. Also by it was a good accident. Found the penny trap. I don't think it should be placed there, but yeah, we capitalized on it. We just destroyed that right away. And now you're able to open up the angle and just move on the left later. So this guy was also a little bit overextending the thing. They went really far, and this is what I mean. If they are stepping in the kill zone and you realize there are no backline members you're able to shoot now, which are available, then I think it's okay to shoot the tank. But if there are some available guys when you open up the angle, then do that, yeah? So you're actually doing so, and you did get rid of the angle. So see, this is really impressive angle here. This is really good. This is exactly what we just want to do consistently. It's really good. It gives you so much more space, and now you have this angle over here, and the penny is sitting there, and the rest of your backline is here. This is what we want. You don't want your team to play behind you. We just want to play together, yeah? Just in the way, have line of sight,
Yeah.
and make sure we constantly keep up the pressure in this zone. That was really nice, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have the bubble, you force him out, and you have cover here. You can even just shoot somebody on the point this way. Yeah, no, there's one kill on your backline though, but to be honest, we're doing your job. We're doing the job, and we might also force them to make the mistakes. Like, this guy is going really deep. I think a lot of times they went in unnecessarily deep, and you could just force out some of the defensive resources this way. Yeah, but anyway, eventually opening up. Now they don't have top left angle no more. The penny is still oppressive on that top left as well, which is nice. So you guys creating crossfire and just pushing them inside the buildings. That's how you win this map. That's it. Just better angle control. Better angle control.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, you as Magneto, if you have time, you could also sit there, but it's just sometimes you don't have time. Yeah, if you realize, if your team is here and I can rotate, you can also do that. But yeah, I think it was reasonable enough what we're doing. We also found the opportunity to get an easy kill, so this is good. And then we just cleared that space here. Maybe was not necessary tool, but I don't think it was too bad because there are some people coming back from their team as well. So yeah, I think it's okay. It was good enough. Yeah, okay, so they're ulting, trying to take the space. So right, watching the follow-up, so there was around here. You just also keep in mind, potentially, if there's gonna be something taking an angle, like Namor and Punisher, it also might be the turrets, is something you would like to destroy if this happens. So just continuously kind of search. Okay, if they're all stuck in here, I think this is good. If not, then you just kind of search for the targets. Let me see, I think there was one time when there was a person that actually tried to take a different angle. Let me check. So there's a... So this here, yeah, this is what I want you to, like, talk about, yeah? So you're just constantly checking and thinking, what this guy is, actually. Ideally, you need to create this mind map. If you're aiming for the highest rank, you should eventually know where everybody is on the enemy team.
Yeah.
So kind of try to predict.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's maybe not necessarily you have the exact opportunity to wall hack, right? But you're just gonna have this vision sort of, well, they could come out the right side, or they could come out here, or they could come out there. So you keep your crosshair just in case on those places, because this is something what was taking an angle there. So right after you got rid of this, maybe you recognize it's not an easy kill as well. Maybe you switch your priority on this. But yeah, once you kill that, maybe if it's easy, then I go towards here. That's what I meant. Yeah, like this guy is like, there was I saw the Punisher shot. That's why I was, well, there's a Punisher. Yeah, let's watch at least. Yeah, let's confirm. Are we able to get them? If not, then sure, let's continue. Let's continue with this. Right.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is fine. Later, the second point, so kind of the same problem why you lost. There's just slightly more attention on the angles, but it was not here, it was later. And I will show you, there was a lot of good stuff as well. We kind of use the top there really well to keep distracting them, and potentially you also kind of just, because you have the position here, you allow yourself to shoot the backline, you're able to shoot the kill zone. I think with this, it's actually okay to shoot those people, because see, these guys, they can just potentially heal that thing and be pressured from your team. Like, you have some range going on there with the Bucky, well, this Cloak and Dagger as well, even Raccoon, you can kind of shoot from far. So it's okay. I think it's okay. You probably can clear the turrets first if possible, if you see them, but that's about it. Yeah, so it's alright.
You know what I mean? It's like I just whiffed so many shots there.
Well, yeah. It's fine though. because see what it does? It forces a lot of attention on you and makes it easy for the rest of you guys to take space. Like for this guy, he's just like, okay, let's try to take space. The only annoying thing for him is this. Sorry, the squid turrets right there. So if you see them, you can just clear them first. But yeah, and also yeah, you don't need to give up a position though. If you're doing that, there's no kind of what's the range on your? Oh, you don't have the thing either. Yeah, you don't have the thing where you have the team up, right? So yeah, I think you just need to keep your range while shooting this. Anyway, yeah. You see this? Could we still be here? Yeah, you have enough range, right? So
Yeah.
I think just kind of sit.
I just wanted to sort of divert attention from them to me, but again, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just kind of you still apply pressure, just do it from the position, have the higher uptime. Yeah, pressure this guy out, later turn, pressure this. Yeah, don't close the distance, no need. You can
Yeah.
divert attention, pseudo pressure first. But yeah, we done this. Eventually went off to Namor. That's fine, happens. Just shut down. They all stay in the same lane, the same angle, really easy. Can shut down their backline first, the Namor. This is the time where decision process should start with how can I position. So like in a sense, target priority, kill zone, how can I position? So right away, I'm thinking where the kill zone is probably gonna be around here, kind of around this area. So how should you position right now? Where should you be? To have better opportunity to do something inside this, let's just make it simple.
Like
towards this
right
area.
now, if it was for me, and if my team had the same mentality as me, everybody is dead basically. Like they have a rocket where God knows where he is.
Mhm.
And we only see the thing, right? So my mentality here was just to just keep pushing.
Yes.
And if we just kept pushing and applying pressure all the way to spawn, potentially, we would have definitely won this game, like 100%.
Yeah,
But
sure.
I don't know why we moved backwards. I don't know why.
Exactly. That's
Like
why.
they were not playing along the pushing game.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I want you to actively just act depending on information. So first off, yeah, I'm pushing based on do I have an advantage. So there's like been 2 times. I think there was also 1 time where you overpushed there too. It's fine to push, but only based on information if you have an advantage. So it's good to push now. And later, just in 5 seconds later, it's not gonna be good anymore.
But you see, it's like I'm alone, right? There's nobody coming with me.
Yes.
I have a penny.
Exactly.
And the fucking Iron Fist going for a rocket on the right. Okay, not bad. But like I'm pushing by myself, which is just like
Exactly.
I cannot apply any pressure by myself.
Exactly. That's why we need to have this habit of actively looking around and be ready to set up for the actual fight. Because if you're not set up, this is what happens. They take bottom map control and you lose the fight. So it's good to push in the poke phase, push the staggers, but it's even more important to have the good position in the actual fight, in the actual brawl phase. Because if you don't, then they take all of this map control here. Okay, this here, this there. Okay, and see if I know because of the information where my guys are positioned, what your positioning later should be to be able to contribute to the kills and what that has to be right now. These guys are respawning right now as well. So where should you go? What are the position you should take?
I mean, I guess that's the only cover that I could find is right there on the right.
Is there any better position with better vision for you?
Yeah, up the top where the Iron Fist is.
Yeah, up the top. And see, how do you get there? Well, you could just keep pushing this guy and maybe just go up there on the jump pad. Or
he should have just died.
Yeah, exactly. You can keep pushing, but also take the position. So see, I want you to try to emphasize better position first in the kill zone, and later you can also maybe get the kills, but it's more important to have better map control for the actual fight rather than chasing the target and then don't have the best position later, because this is what kills your team later. Just want you to see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, all of this later, so this guy's kind of stacked down the main as well, quite a lot too, to be honest. But eventually, Namor is gonna take the angle as well, and they're not as good, to be honest, recognizing that they could be using all that space too, but later, this is how you lose a lot of the map control. So this guy literally controlling this right side, and there's also another angle in the back, but you don't have even capabilities to shoot that because we've been not set up. Yeah, this position could easily allow you to do anything you want to. By the way, even here, I could just be sitting there for free and shooting anybody I want. Just literally, yeah. Why do I have to be over there? Yeah, I have free vision on everything. I'm set up for the actual fight to fight this guy who does more, and I have the opportunity to also maybe occasionally to fight their backline if something's killable too. Yeah, stuff like that. Yep. Does it make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so kind of the
does.
habit is kills on, make sure you first set up, push the stagger, sure, but make sure when the fight happens, you have most of your resources for the kill zone and you actually set up. If you don't, this is bad. Your fight's gonna go bad eventually. This is how you lose.
Battery critical.
You lose to this guy. Yeah, this is my battery, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, there are actually 2 people now. Oh no, sorry, this is Squid. I thought there's a rocket, but yeah. It's just not something you gotta fight there too. You're playing battle rules now, fighting their tank at the moment, and there's something else we could fight outside the kill zone. Yeah. So we'll just summarize all of this, and yeah, should be good. So what do we got out of today?
The kill zone. Focus on the kill zone constantly.
Okay.
I think the pressure is okay.
Mhm.
Priority target is okay as well. But mostly the kill zone and focusing more on opening angles, right? So, like for example, you just said like try to gain space by being on top of the bridge, for example,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
instead of like moving all the way back.
Exactly. So let's just say the most consistent.
And think constantly be looking like tab, see what's going on the enemy team. Think what heroes they're playing, where they could be playing. Sort of create like a mind map in my head of where they could be.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very important.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of your 2 main things, kind of two things just to keep an eye on. It's target priority and the kill zone. Kind of one connects to each other. And with the kill zone, your most important thing for you right now to fix is make sure you pushing up. It's good to push, but when the actual fight is about to start, what is that about? 5v5, 6v6. If you don't have the good position when they start fighting in kill zone, you messed up. Yeah, so you have to push and don't compromise the positioning. So that was happening as well. Remember, that was the time I was telling you, oh, I'm pushing here. The fight is about to start. Okay, let's make sure I have the best position possible. It was good push, okay, but then I'll go back later. So I have the best position possible to be ready. I think your kill zone on defense was around here, yeah? So you could have the position over here, or maybe I can have the position over there. This matters so much more, yeah? So this was the consistent thing you just need to keep an eye on more. And I think should be really, really good, to be honest. Really good opening up the angles more. Abilities, well, I think it's fine as long as we contribute to the right zone. Yeah, we have the good rotation overall with the cooldowns. Yeah, paying attention to the backline more, so this is good. And mechanics, I think you're fine. Just, well, obviously the warm-ups.
I just wasn't warmed up there, but I'm usually better.
Yeah, no, this is good. I think the mechanics for us are fine. Okay, well, reality, to be honest, even though you're warmed up with a lot of those positions where we've been, it's just because you control the map better from those positions. You don't even need to hit the shots a lot of times. You can just be oppressive, look scary.
It's
so
just
those guys,
distraction, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes guys are just giving up the space. Exactly.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, for scouting as well, I want you to then check where your team is before every engagement. You can also, it's more advanced, but since you GM, I think you can manage, try to do that. When you're reloading, you can also scout information. You have the downtime. You have the same downtime doing that. So just look around and check for what your team is doing. Or it can also be what the enemy is doing. You can press tab. Yeah, those are the moments of downtime. And eventually, once you develop this habit, you can also add some other moments of downtime. The best players, they even use the time between the shots as downtime. Like on Magneto, you have actually really, really good. If I just go in the practice range here, but anyway, there's a big downtime between the shots, I think. So the way it looks is For example, I play. Let me just go practice range. I'll play in my angle, and I just want to kind of confirm, is there's anybody on the enemy team is taking an angle. I can do it this way. I just peek out, maybe like shoot, but then I kind of look there. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, like maybe I'm just, this is how many? So this is, yeah. So you gotta be faster though. So than I did. So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, I see what
this-
you mean.
Yeah, but like check, this is really fast, but you can do that potentially, and the best players are kind of able to check the multiple angles this way. Maybe you want to be aware, like really afraid of Wolverine. Okay, so like this. Oh, what's there? Not do it every time. You can maybe do it like shoot, and then occasionally check. But this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And reloading. Yeah, obviously you have the big downtime too. So I can just when I reload,
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want with just looking around, checking. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, then I think that's it. Yeah, kill feed tab, it's good as well. I think that's it. I have all the notes in the doc as usual, and you can just check that out later. But yeah, any questions? Anything you want to ask?
No, I mean, am I sending you a couple of games throughout the week?
Yeah, as usual. And
Okay.
I will take a look at the target priority and kill zone. I think I mostly will focus on the kill zone because the target priority and the kill zone is kind of going to be our related topics now. I just want you to shoot the people
Yeah.
in the kill zone a little bit,
Okay,
a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.